Hey guys, welcome back to Philly Sports with Giovanni. Today I have Michelle and Joe Buck on. What's up, guys?
What's up, Gio?
What's up, Gio? This is so cool. You're so good at this. How did you get so good so young?
I don't know. I just started doing it and I just got better at it.
Yeah, well, that's like anything. The more you do it, the better at it you get. So this is so cool for us to get to come on. So thank you.
Repetition is key. We have our two boys who are supposed to be at school right now. They're 3.5. And one of them wasn't feeling so good this morning. So that's why we've got.
Here's what happened, Gio. One of our sons, we have twins. One of our sons threw up all over his mom.
Yes.
So now that we are sitting this close, I'm probably going to get sick and I'm going to throw up all over Michelle. So have you ever had anybody throw up on your podcast before, Gio?
No, you'll be the first.
Okay.
That's good. We want to bring some fresh material your way.
Yeah. Hey, buddy, how many, since Michelle did the interview with you, I can ask the question, how many comments and texts and people reaching out to you did you get after Monday Night Football and the great interview you guys did? How many did you get?
A lot. My DMs blew up.
Did they?
Great.
Yeah.
How many more followers did you get?
I don't know. I got a lot though. Miles Sanders started following me on Twitter.
Oh, snap.
Well, there you go.
Awesome.
Yeah. It was super cool.
What did you think of the piece?
I loved it. My favorite part was Dak. I loved that.
Oh, that's so good. He was so great and so heartfelt and truly, I mean, when he delivered that message to me to deliver to you, you could just see how much he really has been affected by you and your kindness and just how sweet he thought that was, that you kind of reached across and wished him well, even though you're a diehard Eagles fan.
Yeah, that was awesome. I did a video for him straight away thanking him because that was amazing. I loved that.
I saw that video that you did.
All right, so let's be honest, Gio. Right now, you got to be honest with me because this podcast is all about honesty here.
Yeah.
How many times have you said, "Oh, that Joe Buck, he's rooting against my Eagles. Oh, that Joe Buck, he's rooting against my Phillies." It's not true, Gio. It's not true. I love doing games in Philadelphia, and the people there are actually really nice. So now that I have, can I call you my friend? Can I just say, hey? Lay off me. I got my friend Gio and, we're all good in Philadelphia. Can I say that?
Yeah.
All right, good. I like that. I like that.
So I have a few questions. I'm going to start off with Michelle. What is your favorite part about doing Monday Night Countdown?
Telling stories like we did last night with you. There's nothing better for me to stand there live at a game on the field and introduce the world to somebody special like you. I can't tell you how many people emailed me, texted me, called me, and said that was the most touching, beautiful, inspiring story, and that you are such a rock star. Oh, and by the way, Rich Eisen wanted me to send you a big hello and all of his best. I know that he's been on your podcast before.
Yeah.
But truly, that's the best. That's the best part, is working on a piece like this, introducing someone like you to the world, and then seeing it through. And at the end of it, having people tell me how great that was. Randy Moss, Adam Schefter, Booger, Susie, Steve, every single one of those guys, Alex Smith, as soon as they watched it, they all came up to me, gave me a hug and said, that was so incredible. That's because of you. That's all you, Gio. I just get the honor and privilege of being able to help deliver your story, but that's all you. So seeing that stuff through is my favorite part.
Wow, that's crazy.
Cool.
Yeah. Thank you, Rich, for saying hello. Hello, Rich. I know he's probably listening. So, Joe, what is your favorite part about broadcasting?
I just love knowing that every time I walk into a stadium, it's going to be something new. Nobody's ever seen the game that I'm about to call. And most of the time, we're lucky enough to go to a really cool, important game. And we get to see the best matchups, and we get to see games that really mean a lot in the standings. Or every 3 years, we get to do a Super Bowl. I've done the Eagles in a Super Bowl. I guess that was before you were born, back in 2004. So getting a chance to do these games, sitting in the best seat in the house, and just watching it happen and being able to put my voice to it is so exciting. I love what I do, whether it's baseball, football. When I was doing golf, I've done basketball, I've done horse jumping. It doesn't matter if it's a live event and I get a chance to be there and put my voice to it. It's just a thrill every time. It never gets old.
Yeah, that's awesome. I really want to do that when I grow up.
Well, you're already doing it. What do you mean when you grow up? You got the headset on. You're asking us questions. You got friends all over the sports world. Come on, give yourself a break. What are you, 13?
Yeah, I'm gonna be 14 next.
Well, you're
week.
doing more at 13 and 14 than I was ever doing. So I think you're off to a good start, Gio.
Thank you.
When's your birthday?
Next Friday.
Next Friday?
Yeah.
What is that, October 8th?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
What do you want? What do you want?
I'm a big sneakerhead, so like my grandma's getting me Air Forces, and I'm going to the mall. I'm gonna go to all the shoe stores and stuff.
What size are you?
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll ask your mom. Maybe Joe and Michelle will send you a little something in the mail.
Okay.
Okay. We're both Libras, Gio. That's why we have such a good connection. My birthday is October 15th. So just a week after yours.
I remember we talked about that when you came. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right. So Michelle, what was it like to work at NFL Network?
It was great. I worked there for 7 years, and I got to do everything from hosting shows to being a field reporter, doing pre and post game reports, interviews. I think the best thing, that was really my first big national gig, if you will, at a major sports network. And it was great because they put me in all different kinds of roles and positions. And it was kind of your opportunity to either sink or swim. So there's a bit of a survival of the fittest, right? Because they put you in the hosting role, they put you in the reporting role, they put you in the writing role, and you kind of figure out where you fit the best. I really loved when I was covering mainly the NFC West and the AFC West. And I was on a plane just about every day. And I was doing daily reports from practice about the games, at the games, doing pre and post game interviews. It was very cool. There was one assignment that I got when Peyton Manning was trying to decide where he was going to play after his departure from the Colts. And they sent me on Manning watch. So I was on the road for 22 straight days, going from Indy to Denver to Arizona to Tennessee, back to Arizona to Denver to Indy, and finally back home to report that he was going to the Denver Broncos, which I was very happy about because I'm from Denver. So that was kind of cool. But it was great. I remember we were talking about this. You want to work at NFL Network one day.
Yeah.
I think we got it. I think that you know somebody there that might be the face of the network, Rich Eisen.
Yeah.
Might be able to help you out with that. We need to hit him up on that. I'm going to circle back with Rich and tell him he needs to help you out.
Okay.
Oh, my boys. Would you like to meet our boys?
I would love to.
Well, come on in. Come here, Blake and Wyatt. This is Gio.
This, by the way, Gio, this is a bad idea because then we're taking the lid off of mess.
No, we're just gonna. Okay, you're gonna say hi. This is Wyatt.
Say hi, Gio.
Do you remember my piece that I did last night?
Yeah.
This is on Gio.
Say hi, Gio.
Hi. Hi.
Aw.
And Blake.
And Blake. Say hi, Gio.
Hi, Gia. Hi.
Ah.
That's Gio. This is Blake. And this is Wyatt. Tell them how old you are.
3.
3.
All right, you guys go play,
Okay,
and
you
we're
guys
gonna
go play
keep talking to
Gio, boys.
Gio. And here's
Say
the
bye,
deal.
Gio.
Someday, maybe you guys will do what Gio's doing.
Yeah.
So they can look up to you, Gio, okay?
Okay.
All right, good.
You can be their mentor. All right, you guys, will you shut the door for me? Thank you.
All right, go ahead, bud.
Joe, what is
Yes.
your favorite team to cover?
Well, I would say this, that whatever team is the hottest, and when they're on a roll, like we just did the Rams and the Buccaneers, and when you get a chance to do Tom Brady playing in Los Angeles for the first time, and Brady's a 7-time Super Bowl champ, except he's lost 3 Super Bowls. Let's see, who did he lose to? He lost to the Giants twice. And there was another, Philadelphia. He lost to Philadelphia a few years ago. It's fun to see a hot team that everything's going right for. So it changes. I mean, sometimes it's the Rams. When Philly, I mean, my gosh, again, this is before you were born, but year after year with Andy Reid and Donovan McNabb, I mean, every time you walked into that stadium, you expected Philadelphia to win. And for us covering the story, that's exciting because they either win and they stay hot, or they lose and you got to say why. And somebody just knocked them off the mountaintop. So it always changes. Like I've been doing this since I was not much older than you. I was broadcasting in the minor leagues when I was 19, which is, basically 5 years from how old you are right now. And I was broadcasting baseball then. So I've been doing it for a long, long time. And I think I've learned that it's not really about being a fan of a specific team. It's about being a fan of covering the game. And so if it's a big game, I'm excited about being there. And that could be in Philadelphia, could be in New York, could be in Boston, could be wherever. So that's kind of the cool part of it. You have your team, Michelle has her team in the NFL, and I get to be a fan of just covering good games.
I love that answer.
Well, good. Thank you, Gio. I practiced it all morning.
Joe, what is it like to work with Troy Aikman?
Well, I learned really early on why Troy Aikman was so successful, because he works really hard, and why he was so successful as a player. He's very prepared. He always does his homework, and that's the bad news for you, Gio, is the homework never goes away. That's what they don't tell you. That's why they make you do homework when you're in school, because you have to prepare for the next day. And Troy's very good at that. He's very good at preparing for whatever game we have. And I get to work with John Smoltz in baseball, and both Troy and John, who are Hall of Fame players, broadcast games in a way that they get ready as if they were going to play against both teams that we're covering that day. So he's a good friend too. We're basically the same age. We both have a couple of daughters. Now I've got these 2 boys that are just great, but we're just good friends. So the best part about working with him is that we enjoy seeing each other. And when you enjoy who you work with and you enjoy what you do in life, you're really ahead of the game. And for me, that's what's made the 20 years that we've been in the same booth so much fun, that we're really good buddies.
Yeah, that seems awesome. But
yeah, it's good. It doesn't have to be that way. So there's some people that work together that aren't great friends. We just happen to be good friends.
Yeah, but the homework that he does, it's fun. Not like
It's not math. It's not like it's math and writing essays and doing calculus and wordly wise or whatever you guys are doing these days. It's
homework that you like.
Yeah, it's homework that you like. That's when you find out something, whether you're at NFL Network or doing whatever you're doing. If you find something you love to do, it's not work. It's fun.
Yeah. So I have a few questions for both of you guys.
All right.
Okay.
The Birds lost really bad last night. What do you think that they can do to win against the Chiefs.
Is that who they have next? The Chiefs?
Yep.
Is it in Philly or is it in Kansas City?
It's in Philly.
Well, that's good. That'll help.
Yeah.
I just think they have to go back to whatever the heck they did week one.
Yeah.
They look like they weren't ever going to lose. I think they need to use a running game, and they need to use your guy, your new friend who's following you, Miles Sanders, a little bit more, and establish the run. And if they establish the run, what that does is it brings the defense a little closer to the line of scrimmage. And then that allows Jalen Hurts to throw downfield and get behind that defense. Hey, Kansas City right now, they're 1-2.
Yeah.
This is a team that's struggling right now and trying to figure out, how to fix things on defense. So it could be a huge win for Philadelphia at home if they can beat Kansas City, and a young LA Charger team just beat them with Justin Herbert at quarterback. So let a young Philadelphia team go do what they do and let Jalen Hurts get a little bit more of his confidence back by using that run game, and then use the play action pass off the run game and open some things up downfield for their good receivers.
Yeah. I think that they need to use Miles Sanders a lot more. I mean, he only got a few carries last night. He definitely needs.
Yeah, but Gio's right.
Yeah.
They need to hand the ball off and take a little bit of the pressure off Jalen Hurts. And Sanders is a great young running back, so use him, and that helps everybody.
Yeah.
But I don't, you know what, Gio? I don't think Nick Sirianni's calling me for any advice these days, but that would be my advice. So you pass it on to Nick. You probably have a better relationship with Nick. I've never met him.
You know what? Speaking of just the game last night, as we were wrapping up the show, Zach Ertz actually ran up to me and said, "Hey, how did the piece turn out?" I said, "It was great. I'll send it to you."
How cool is that? Zach Ertz is about to play on Monday Night Football, and he's worried about how the piece was with you.
I mean,
That's awesome.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah. I love Zach. I'm friends with his brother and his mom. His family's just great.
And I love how he's dyeing his hair now to look like you.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't be the other way around. He's dyeing his hair to look like you.
That's right.
Yeah. How can I get into the business of Fox or ESPN or NFL Network?
You want to start?
Well,
this is an easy answer, but
you
go
gotta
ahead.
hang out with Rich Eisen at NFL Network. You gotta hang out with Joe Buck at Fox Sports, and you gotta hang out with someone other than me at ESPN. I think you're on the right path. I think that you are exceptionally brilliant for your age, and you're doing all the right things. I think this networking thing that you're doing is probably the most important. So you stay in touch with people that can get you in the doors so that you can sit down with the decision maker, and then you just wow them with your presence and your knowledge and your charisma, which you've got all three of those tenfold. And, it takes off from there. I think if you want maybe to get a jump on I don't know if you want to do more stories like I do, or if you want to do more hosting like Rich does, or if you want to do more play-by-play like Joe does. But I'm guessing, I'm going to speak for my husband when I say that if he ever has a game in Philly, you can probably get up to the booth and watch him do his thing for a little bit.
Yeah, you need to come up to the booth when we're in Philadelphia. And that's what I was going to say is you need to, first of all, keep doing what you're doing, because you're a hard worker and you're ahead of the game and you're meeting all these people. But secondly, you need to give yourself a chance to grow and figure out what it is you like to do. So Michelle's right. You don't know yet at 13, 14, 15, 19, 20, however old you're going to be as you're growing up, exactly what you want to do. Maybe you want to get in this business and you want to be the best podcaster in the business. Maybe you get in the business and you want to do play-by-play like me, or you want to do hosting, or you want to do the sky's the limit, but you don't know until you do it all yourself. And you say, oh, that's it. That's the thing that I want to do. That's the one that makes me the happiest. And then you chase down that dream. So Michelle's right also that anytime I'm in Philadelphia, and I'll go through Michelle and we'll get to you. Come to the booth, come say hi to Troy and me and hang out in there and watch what we do and put a headset on like you're wearing right now and listen to the production truck talk to me while I'm doing the game and talk to me while I'm throwing it to a commercial break and talk to me while, I'm just doing the normal play-by-play. So you're always invited. Next time I'm there, hopefully you can free it up in your schedule. It seems like you're awfully busy these days. So let me say this also, though. Allow yourself to be a kid. Don't try to get everything as fast as you can get it. Just relax and know that you're doing all the right things and allow yourself to enjoy being a young person. I mean, you got the rest of your life to be old and crabby like me. So be a kid and enjoy your Eagles and enjoy your Sixers and enjoy your Phillies and enjoy your Flyers and enjoy everything that Philadelphia has to offer. And as a fan, but just be a kid too.
All right. Thank you guys so much for coming on. I really appreciate it. And I love talking to you guys today.
Gio, thank you so much. It was our pleasure to come on anytime. And remember, we're here for you, whatever we can do.
Thank you.
Remember that you have a birthday next week.
So because of that, Michelle and I would like to sing to you happy birthday.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. May you get a lot of Jordans. Happy birthday, dear Gio. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
That was awful. May you get better birthday songs on your actual birthday.
Thank you guys.
All right,
Love you, buddy.
Hey, you just keep doing you, bud. You're killing it.
Thank you.
All right.
Love you, bud.